Welcome back to C.A.R.S, everyone. On this brief video, I would like to show you all some features that came with the Maverick that I custom ordered. And this is specifically going to be featuring the tonneau cover that is the Hard Tri-fold design, as well as the Spray-in Bedliner from the factory. So let's start by showing you how the tonneau cover works if you want to have it in the full upright mode. So if you want to have the tonneau cover in the full upright mode, you've got these little supports here that will fold in and then clip in place back under here. There's one on either side. And then they slip into these, I guess you could call them guide supports. There's probably a more technical term, but you get the idea. And then you can hold this in the fully upright position if you want. There's multiple settings because it is the tri-fold. But let me just kind of show you how this works. So you can slide this up and then adjust it as you want to. And then you would support with these. So that way you can make it however you want, essentially. Everything has its limits, right? But if I want to lower this back down because maybe I don't need the full truck bed exposed, then I can go ahead and put this up out of the way, grab this support strut, put it back into place. And now, it's a little bit hard to do one-handed. There we go. Now I've got it locked in to this particular position. Now notice there are these clips on either side that you can clip in place and adjust as you want to, so that this isn't flapping around just loose. So that's another feature I haven't really seen much about, but it's something I've been discovering as time goes on. Like this one here I have pretty loose because I'm just basically using this as a demo right now. I haven't really utilized the tri-fold yet, but it's cool to learn about. By the way, regarding the Spray-in Bedliner, that is the genuine Ford Tough Bed Spray-in Bedliner, as you can see advertised on the window. But by the way, as you are lifting up the tonneau cover, there is one of these little wires, coated wires essentially, on either side that will allow you to lift that up. You pull that when it's like under here, and then that's what's going to release it for you. So you pull that down, it'll release it so that you can then pop up the tri-fold tonneau cover. Now, I really like the texture, the feel, the quality, really, of this bed liner. Now, one other thing that I recently learned, and there are videos online and other information about this, but the angle that you can put the tailgate in place so that you have a great option for hauling 4x8 foot plywood, so that the plywood rests on the wheel wells back there, and then the front ends up on the tailgate. As you can see, I'm just doing that by hand, but you basically just take those support cables, you'd push in this little flange here. That is the most important part to remember because it's not readily obvious when you're just reading about it really quick, or maybe somebody told you about it, you saw it in a video. You have that flange there on either side, of course, and you need to push that up, or pull that up, I guess would be the better term, out of the way so that you can then unhook each of these sides and then hook it in up on top. And when you do that, that gives you just the right angle to where you can have the plywood nicely rest up here on the tailgate and the other end over there on the wheel wells. So lots of really great handy features. I think this is one of the most thought out designs that Ford has done, in my opinion, for anybody who doesn't need a full-size work truck or something like that. So that's a pretty cool feature, and I really appreciate it. All right, so that gives you just a quick tour of the bed of the truck and how the tonneau cover works. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and say you all have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I hope good things come your way. Talk to you later.